You know that feeling in your gut, that instinctual voice repeating something's off, this isn't right? Welcome to the dark side of cognitive dissonance, my friends. Let's take a moment to delve into the swirling currents of the information age we live in. It's a chaos of narratives. You've got to learn to navigate it or drown. This world we inhabit is riddled with noise. Politicians, corporations, and social media influencers, each with narratives crafted to pull your strings. But guess what? Just because it's trending doesn't mean it's true. Your gut feelings, those primal instincts, are more reliable than you think. They're your first line of defense against the dizzying whirlpool of half-truths and skewed perceptions. Now, I need you to listen closely. Critical thinking, it's not just a buzzword, it's a weapon in your arsenal. Arm yourself with it. Too many people are entranced by the initial shock of information, waiting for dopamine hits in their feeds without a moment of self-reflection. So here's what I want you to do. Inventory your beliefs. Take a moment. Who do you trust? Why do you trust them? Dig deep. You need to be aware of the spiritual whispers in the abyss of social media too. They're there, nudging at your soul, inviting awareness and growth. But don't blindly swallow them. Be mindful. Not every influencer is a sage. Not every hashtag is a revolution. We have a responsibility, yes, responsibility to ourselves and to society to sift through the filth and find the diamonds. Investigate your sources. Don't just absorb, challenge, question. You're not a sponge. You're a human being with consciousness, capable of thought. And while you dig through information, maintain your individuality. Individuality is your defiance against the melting pot of groupthink. Groupthink, the infectious disease of conformity. Beware it. It's a pitfall, a poison that clouds judgment. We live in a time when everyone feels obliged to belong, to the tweet, to the movement, to the narrative. But what happens to your thoughts when you drown them in a sea of consensus? You lose them. You become a shadow, chasing shadows. Here's a reality check. Yes, there's strength in numbers, but only if those numbers are empowered individuals. If you lose your voice in the chorus, you contribute to the very chaos you complain about. Society crumbles under the weight of fear and conformity. It's not just the loudest voice that matters. It's also the quiet ones, the contrarians, the independent thinkers who dare to ask the uncomfortable questions. So, when the latest truth rolls in, stop, contextualize it, marinate in it, spend time in honest self-inquiry. What do those glittering headlines stir in you? Fear, anger, hope? Take note. It's information about the self you're often too busy to acknowledge. And remember this, your role in society shouldn't just be to absorb and react. Be the observer. Interact with various sources, news articles, podcasts, documentaries. The kaleidoscope of perspectives offers depth. Trust your gut as the compass, but ensure your bearings are aligned through critical thought. This is the essence of being human. We are born not just to exist, but to question, to hold integrity in our choices. Reflect on your beliefs and sift through the noise. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to the world. And if the noise gets too loud, step back, reconnect with your gut. Your instincts combined with critical thought can illuminate the truth buried under layers of manipulation and misinformation. In a world contaminated with groupthink, embrace your individuality to spark personal revolution. The whispers are there. Find your voice. Absorb wisely. Be careful of the narratives you absorb. They shape not only who you are, but the world around you. Be the fire in the dark chaos. Choose wisely, trust your gut, and remember, freedom begins with the self.